welcome. Sound, yep. Looking good so far. Let me just remind myself about what I'm doing. Driving a truck, yes. Well, I remember that much. But yeah. Let me see, what did I write? Oh yeah, Kola Peninsula, precisely. Oh, I can, oh, there we have it, 9 o'clock. Now we can start, for real. Sorry. Probably should have cleared my throat a bit with a whiskey or something. On the other hand, we're gonna drive a truck, so yeah. Yes, it's a game, but still. Serious stuff. We are also in Sweden. Well, we're not. We are in Norway right now, but I might say right now, yeah, I'm trying to remember if I actually picked up a... Did I pick up a delivery? I guess not, since we are... No, since we have this truck in the background. If I had picked up a delivery, we would have the actual truck, so it probably says that we are in Luleå right now. Yes, precisely. Northern Sweden ish. For many people, at least, I would consider it's northern Sweden, and yes, I certainly say that myself. But yeah, still quite a bit to go up north. Yeah, we delivered stuff to Honningsvåg last time and actually visited Nordkap. So if you missed that, it's in the end of the VOD. So you can probably still catch it on Twitch. I will upload them to YouTube as well, when I remember to do it. So probably later today. But yeah, it's a bit of admin to do it, so it will take a little bit of time before they actually get there. From all involved, including YouTube as well. So yeah, I'm thinking we tried to get something from Honningsvåg, see if we can. I think there was something available, and I think actually there was something available that should go to Murmansk, and that would be nice. I've already been to Verkhnetolomsky, so but Murmansk would be nice. Or Kandalashka, but I don't think we had anything in going to Kandalashka. So let's see. Honningsvåg to Murmansk, ventilation shaft or garlic. Almost the same kind of money involved. Oh yeah, the Renault Magnum truck. I think I will take that one just for the oddness of it. Actually, I don't think I have driven one of those yet. So I'll take that from Honningsvåg to Murmansk. 100k crowns, roughly, and a little bit of bonus, hopefully. And then how much do I have? 600,000? 553, yeah. Because then we will be, I mean, I can take a loan. I will try to find something out of Murmansk as well. I'm not sure if there actually is anything. But we'll try. And, oh yeah, okay, I need to turn around. Yeah, that's true. It's a small place. Sorry, there we go. Yes, we'll try to remember the lights. Try to see if we find something out of Murmansk or Arkhangelsk when we get there. I don't think it was anything there right now, but that might change. So, a Renault Magnum. Yeah, they look a bit weird. I say that, but I think they look a little bit weird. Not that weird, but a little bit, yes. And we had what? Ventilation shaft? Yeah, it wasn't visible, so it's only 4 tons as well, so pretty light truck or trailer. Oh, crap, are you going in here? Oh. Well, why the hell are you stopping? I hate when they do that. Sometimes cars do it as well. It's like, well, where are you actually going then? Because then you start driving and then they run into you. Like they are trying to trick you or something. Yeah, an interesting little trailer. So, off we go. Murmansk next. So, yeah, we kind of know the first part of this road at least. Because there aren't many different roads going through here. So, ahoy dement, welcome, welcome. Keep on trucking indeed. Yeah, I'm trying, it's a low loader with a hydraulic ramp on the end of it, that one. A little bit interesting. Do I have a... Sorry, no built-in GPS. Well, it looks like there should be one there, but it doesn't look like it now. Oh, it's actually 80. I'm mosing about here because trying to get used to the truck. I haven't driven one of these before. Pretty sure I've driven a Renault, but not a Magnum. Well, in the game, I should say. I'm not a trucker in real life. Might be worth pointing out sometimes, perhaps. Oh, 60. Yep, sorry. As soon as I found my marching speed, or whatever you say, cruising speed, it lowered it to 60, so right back at me. But yeah, these kinds of roads were quite interesting, and yeah, I know that the same kind of roads probably exist not only up here in northern Norway, but in Norway in general. It's very twisty-turny, bendy, narrow roads. Sure, down south in Norway they have more of the big kind of roads nowadays, and made a lot more tunnels and stuff, but certainly still a fair amount of bendy bits, because, well, this is what Norway looks like for the most part. Mountains and fjords. What's his name? Slarty Bartfast. Was it him that designed the Norwegian coastline, according to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? So yeah, won an award for it. So yeah, kind of convenient to have a truck leading the way, because then I can adjust a little bit to what he does. And also the oncoming traffic can adjust a little bit to him before they get to me, so to say. Oh yeah, that's true. This tunnel isn't very wide. Now we have quite a bit of journey. It makes sense. But I realized that maybe I need to take a rest. If that one is actually correct, the estimation there says we have 10 hours left of the trip. Because I noticed when I drove a little bit by myself yesterday, I think it was, it's my other profile, also in Norway but in southern part, it was way off on the time estimation. So I'm not sure if it's something with, yeah, some kind of roads or something that it totally miscalculates. Because the distance was pretty accurate, or accurate, not only pretty accurate, but accurate. But the time estimation was way, way, way off. I mean, by hours, not half an hour or something, but 1.5 hours or something. It was wildly inaccurate. That was also in Norway, by the way. So, and also, now I need to think, also on a pro mods part of the map, so not the official game, so to say, but a modded part of the map. So yeah, maybe it's something with that. Because, yeah, I might need to download new pro mods, by the way. They don't update themselves, I realized, and the game version has actually updated. True, I need to check into that, perhaps. I just realized. And no, we're not turning, we are going towards Kirkenes. Let me see. Speaking about Slartibartfast, Murmansk is the place where all flight passengers realized their lost cargo ended up in Murmansk, yes. I didn't remember that. Or is that from some other book? And by some other book, I mean not Hitchhiker's Guide. Hello, Widowmaker, hello, welcome. I just mentioned earlier, well, before anyone was here perhaps, if you want to see me actually get to Nordkapp, you can catch it in the end of the previous stream, so it's still on Twitch, I guess, the video. I will also upload it to YouTube eventually, when I get around to it. Well, probably during the weekend, it's usually done. I get around to doing those kinds of things. Yeah, I mean, it's not spectacular, but it's something. I actually got there at least, so. And I was a bit tight on the deliverance of the cargo actually, because I ditched the trailer and just took the truck up to Nordkapp. And yeah, had like, when I actually delivered the cargo, I was like half an hour until it would be delayed or something like that. It was a bit tight. Hey. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Totally messed up the camera situation there. That happens. Yeah, I probably should move the seat a little bit. I don't think I've done it on this profile. For better or worse, the game actually keeps totally different profiles for your different, well, for your different profiles. In other words, all the settings, graphics, sound, mods, seating position, you name it. It keeps those settings individually for each of your profiles, which is normally good, but also a bit of a nuisance when I find something I like on one of the profiles, and then I kind of need to remember to try to adjust it to the same settings on my other profile, which isn't straightforward. Oh no, I missed the fuel prices. I'm not currently playing the Long Dark, but I will probably return to it, especially during the winter. It's a very wintry kind of game. But I was kind of, I wouldn't say bummed out, but yeah, what the hell. I was trying to get to survive 100 days, but I also failed with that. I died at day 80 or something like that. And then I restarted again, but then some other game came around and distracted me a bit. It's a very chill game, indeed. I agree. Not only due to the cold, so to say, but it's very kind of relaxing and yeah, soothing in a way. So we should see about the time estimation. It's down to 8 hours. Yeah, it's only 500 kilometers left, so 8.5 hours sounds a bit much. Damn, I'm driving too fast. But I had my headlights on, so that was okay, said the police. Are we on some new bits now? No, we are not. This is a pretty bent, sharp corner, yes. Oh, here we have some airport-related stuff. Weather radar probably to the right there. Well, yeah. Don't run off the road again. Yes, I have increased the graphic detail. Well, not since last time, but since the first couple of times. So it's a bit more bushes and stuff around. Certainly looks a little bit better in that way. And there were a lot of road construction. Well, they kind of have to do it in summer, so I can't complain. Oh, from Dirk Gently's, that one. Oh, crap. Was that the police? I didn't even see. Hate killing animals. Yeah, then, well, I mean, there are certainly canned food and stuff, but that won't last you very long, depending on the difficulty level, I should say. If you're on a medium difficulty level, there will certainly be food around, so can last you quite some time. And if I remember it correctly, it also doesn't spoil that easily. Now I think we are on a new stretch. I don't really recognize this bridge, but I might just have bad memory. I'm still driving too fast. What the hell? Come on, game. Plenty of peaches, yes. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Or however it was. Presidents of the USA, or what were they called? The group that made the song Peaches. Dement knows. Ah, we've probably driven this road before. Or have we? Gräns Finland. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, certainly. Certainly we have. No, not this particular piece. No. That one was uncharted, so to say, actually. So that was good. Because we came this way earlier, yeah. So, good. Then we're going to Ivalo, and then we are going to Murmansk, where they have a BASF factory or something. I find that unlikely somehow, but who knows? Who knows? Finland, Lappi. Oh yeah, typical border crossing up here. It's like, yeah, if you have something to declare, drive off to the side. It's like no one is even bothering trying to stop someone. POTUS for short, yes. That's true. Come on, it's a Magnum truck. This was it was a pretty steep hill actually, so yeah. It was a pretty steep hill actually. Well, that's good. I complained earlier about that. Well, it's a lot of... They have toned down a lot of the steeper hills, but that one felt. Shifted down to what? 5th gear or something? I didn't check, but... Pretty far. So yeah, now it's on 6 hours. Speaking of that, maybe I should just double check this. Next rest stop in 5 hours and 56 minutes. And I have 6 hours and 48 minutes left according to that one, but we'll see if it actually is. Well, I had quite a bit left to drive, 400 kilometers. It might be pretty accurate now, but it was wildly off yesterday when I drove by myself a little bit. So I'm keeping an eye on it. It might be a Magnum, but it's also a Renault. Yes, that's true. It only had like... Well, it had under 500 horsepower, but over 400, so somewhere in between there. I don't remember exactly what it was. I continue having good luck with the weather when we're driving up here, because it could certainly be much worse. But last time wasn't raining for a minute. It was hardly... wasn't even cloudy last time. Now it's a little bit cloudy at least. Ivalo, and then I would say straight on to Murmansk, but yeah, it's not perhaps straight in that sense, but pretty much. No, not here. No, no. Yeah, we'll see. We might have to take a rest somewhere, so I probably should have checked. I mean, we can certainly take a rest around Ivalo somewhere. But maybe I should check before we go on into Russia. So I don't end up somewhere in the middle of the Kola Peninsula without ability to take a rest. That might be a bad idea. So, a speeding ticket, what was that, 2,500? Well, I will earn, let's say, 120,000 on this trip, so hopefully we don't mess up that much more. Because I do have... We'll see, because I will try to pick up something from Arkhangelsk or Murmansk and go towards, well, towards home, if we put it that way. Towards Luleå, but we will see about that, and then after that, maybe try to buy a truck, but we'll probably need to take a loan, which is okay. I will do that, but the smaller loan I can take, the better. And because then I will have a truck that I eventually can drop onto an employee, but then I need to earn a bunch of more money to begin with. Ah, the ice cream, yes. Which has become smaller and smaller. It's almost ridiculously small nowadays for something called Magnum. Well, I might as well slow down a little bit so I don't get another speeding ticket. Murmansk. On the right track. Oh yeah, speaking of that, let's check this one then. I should probably rest here just in case. We had... oh wait, I should check this by the way. Oh yeah, for some reason it deselects the resting places as a default. It's like, it's the only thing I'm interested in. It's the freaking resting places. But no, there wasn't any. Not before Murmansk, and then it's kind of too late already. So yeah, we'll grab a pizza and a nap in Ivalo then. I'm glad I checked. Hello Maysilt, hello Maysilt. Welcome, welcome. Time is money. Well, yeah, to some extent. But I'm more like I don't want to lose my license either. Let's put it this way, I'm not even drinking alcohol when I'm driving a simulated truck, so... this should be a resting place. Not the fanciest of the resting places, but I don't know, it works. just park here. Apparently, well, it probably wasn't a vendor, I'm not sure. But there we go. Let me just double check. We have 18 hours until delivery, so yes, not a problem. We'll have an app here. Well, I say that, but oh yeah, there we go. I do have a racing wheel, but not right now, or I have it set up to my PlayStation. So I'm thinking about moving it, but it's also a bit crowded in this position. So we'll see. We'll see. So I'm currently driving with joystick. It works, or gamepad, whatever you want to call it, which works pretty well. Some parts are a bit fiddly, but for most part it works quite well. I need to think what the hell I'm doing here. I'm not sure. No, it was a Duff and a Man, yeah, precisely, because this isn't a vendor, it's just a repair shop. Off we go. So yeah, I have the racing wheel for driving Gran Turismo 7, essentially. Which, funnily enough, I haven't driven that much lately. So yeah, maybe I should move it over here. But as I said, it's a bit tight in this spot, so it might be a bit clumsy to sit with it here, actually. And yes, when I play normally, if I play games from my PS5 and stream them, I sit here anyhow. But otherwise, when I just play games and don't stream them, I sit in my sofa. So that's where I have my wheel. Was it just open between 7 and 9? The border crossing? I don't think they have implemented that. Because if that's the case, then it will be closed. 7 in the morning and 9 in the evening, so yeah, there was some sign about that. I hope not, because then we'll be spending even more time. Might actually end up being late. If we need to wait 10 hours at the border crossing. Interesting. Wasn't any problem when I paused last time, but I don't remember what time it was, so. Stop driving too fast. God damn it. That's not necessary. I mean, sometimes you actually might need to hurry, but most normal deliveries you have plenty of time. But there are more time-sensitive deliveries that you need to make, and then you also earn more money, of course. But and then I wouldn't say you need to drive too fast, but you can't fiddle around too much and go take the wrong way or something like that. At least not too much of that, and you will be late. So, Russian border control. Well, I guess it's first actually the Finnish border control. Gränsövergångsställ. Do you actually? It kind of looked like you wanted me to go this way, so we'll do that. Even though we have a big freaking trailer, that is kind of unnecessary. There we go. Illegal immigrants will get cars. Yes, precisely. It's wobbling a bit as well. That's a typical joystick issue, I should say. It's certainly easier to drive a little bit more stable if you have a steering wheel. But the problem if you get the steering wheel is, or if you use the steering wheel, I would say, since I have one, it's the camera. To use that one in a good way. But yeah, there are some settings you can use that helps you, but it will still be a little bit not as smooth as with the joystick. Yeah, this place full of cars. Don't feel like they're just standing around, but I guess they aren't. Oh, and this guy again. Yeah. Same guy as last time. Checking this Volvo out. Try not to run him over. I guess they won't take too kindly to that. It's not a good impression. And well, yes, it was open, by the way. It wasn't just between 7 and 9. That was just on the sign, thankfully. Doggo. So, off we go then, towards Murmansk. And yes, we have been in Murmansk Oblast before, but we have not been to Murmansk proper. So that will be a first. Slow down a little bit. A lot. Yeah, I know it's a stop here, but if you actually want me to stop, you should lower the freaking beam. Boom, perhaps. Murmansk in Cyrillic. And yeah, I didn't really pay attention to what the other one was. Might have been the place I've already been to. Veshne Motorsk or whatever that place was. Might also have been Arkhangelsk. Or? Never mind. Yes. Well, you have to remove your right hand from the joystick. But you can also set the game to turn the camera when you turn the wheel, so to say, and you can set it to how much you want it to turn as well. And there are a couple of other options that you can use to turn the camera when you use the indicator, but that one is mostly annoying, I should say, because usually you want to look the other way also, so yeah, or first, perhaps even. So it's a bit annoying, and particularly in roundabouts and such. Trying to judge how severe this corner was. Well, a little bit. I hope I don't have any traffic. I probably should have adjusted the seating position a little bit, since the freaking A pillar is mostly in the way. But it kind of is. Almost as in real life. Hockey game tomorrow night. Yes, Sweden. Are you talking about the junior championships? So yeah, that one I will probably watch. I haven't checked the time. Is it at 4 o'clock or something like that? Because that will be a bit. I mean, it's Friday, so it's okay. I'll manage. Because it's also against Finland. So yay, arch enemy. But yeah, I mean, it's semi-finals. I even watched a rather boring game yesterday against Latvia, was it? Yes. That was, yeah. Not good, but well, Sweden won. That's good. $40. Well, okay. For how long? Because then I understand why you think it will take a long time to deliver this cargo. If we have to continue driving forward. No, now it's 70. There we go. Arch enemy. Now I have to. Yes. Arch enemy is from Sweden. Yes, they are, aren't they? I should remember, since there is a documentary series on Swedish television about Swedish metal. Not Swedish steel, but Swedish metal. And yes, arch enemy. Were they the ones that had a German singer earlier? And now a Canadian one? Yeah, what the bad English. English. Almost like it was meant to be. Misspelled. You can always pretend it was deliberate. I think people understand. Westne Motorvsky. Now I'm Verkne Tolomsky. Yeah, there we have the city name actually. So I was close. I just read it passing by, so, in Cyrillic. So forgive me. Verkne Tolomsky, not Vesne Tolomsky. Good practicing. Reading Russian, or Cyrillic, I should say. Cyrillic alphabet. Just... Oh yeah, it was Kirkenes. I was like, what the hell? That looked like Kirk something. Oh yeah, it actually turns... When we get to Murmansk, we can go north-ish towards Kirkenes, actually. That's true, that's true. Well, we have a nice little convoy here. As I said, it's a little bit convenient to end up behind someone like this. Let them do the heavy work in the sense of actually reducing the speed and thinking about consequences. Well, I guess to some extent, but I'm not gonna get into not gonna get into some kind of arguments about that, but a band is one unit, so... But yeah, you usually say R, I guess, as in plural. About a band as such. But I guess there are a bunch of other exceptions. Languages are full of exceptions. Not Finnish though. I'm bad at Finnish, but and when I say bad, I mean I hardly know any Finnish at all. But what I understood, Finnish is a very, very kind of structured and logical language in that sense, that there is not a lot of exceptions and stuff. there are a lot of stuff, but not a lot of exceptions, if I understood it correctly. Rather nice environments, and as I said, we have had really good luck with the weather. I'm surprised. I must go in and check that I don't have turned down the rain likelihood. Some kind of accident or just a traffic stop. It was an accident, I guess. So, aren't we there yet, as they say? Yes, we are. Soon, soon. Actually. Yeah, there's a lot of Swedish metal bands that even I don't have a grasp of. I mean, I probably know that they exist, and well, that's about it. But sometimes I hardly know what kind of music, well, what kind of metal they play, if we put it that way now. Murmansk, take a right over the bridge. Do we see any submarines or anything like that? Any sensitive stuff? I guess they are further out. Well, we're probably not going to those parts of town, if I have to guess. Who knows what I'm actually delivering? Ventilation pipes, they said, but who knows? Let me just check a bit quickly. We'll put it in pause mode. When I'm supposed to deliver? Oh, 6 o'clock. Because, well, yeah, we should be able to. There is something, a question mark to the left here, so maybe we'll. Sorry. Blah blah blah. If it. There we go. Maybe we'll. Oh, there are several question marks. Yeah, maybe we'll take a little bit of a detour here. Hopefully be able to turn around there somewhere and get out again. Well, no, that didn't look too convenient. Well, we'll try. I will try anyhow to discover those question marks. After all, it might be, for example, a recruitment agency, which means we have more people to choose from when we want to hire a driver. Which we certainly won't be doing today, but maybe soon enough. No, not that soon. So, Murmansk. I've never been to Murmansk, so I can't judge how accurate a depiction of Murmansk. Oh, well, yeah, sure. Whatever. Lunatics. Yeah, I can't really evaluate look-alike of Murmansk. But if someone would have asked me, I would have said that, yeah, this is what Murmansk looked like. In my mind. But, well, as I said, yeah. Recruitment agency. Yay! Then the other one is probably a truck dealer. Oh, we can try that one as well. We're hauling a light trailer, so in that sense we shouldn't be too bothered by this. No. Yeah, okay. I already stepped on the brakes. I was too kind there. Actually, you're supposed to yield for me. Now, can we... Oh, look at T-34. In the middle of a roundabout. Well, I'm glad that it's actually in the middle of a roundabout and not in the middle of the road. Oh, Volvo trucks. Well, that's good. And all... Was this a bad idea? Was there a telephone pole here? Yeah, there was, but we might be able to wrap this one around. Oh, I actually have a trailer with wheels on it. Yeah, sorry. Urgent delivery. This was a mess. I'm sorry. And yes, we kind of have to go back the same way we came. I realized that when I checked the map earlier, but that's fine. It's still just 3 o'clock in the morning, so we'll be in time. I mean, I guess it's this. I mean, your first language grammar is kind of. Well, I speak for myself at least, but I've never properly learned Swedish grammar. Because you kind of just learn the language anyhow. By exposure, so to say. So kind of know what's right and wrong in a way. Not necessarily automatically, but it's just when you try to learn a second or third language later on in life where grammar comes into play a lot. Perhaps a bit too much sometimes. Are you really gonna stop there? Oh well, I don't mind. Well, delivering stuff to Lidl. And where do you want that then? There is already a red flag. Is that actually where you want it? And if so, how the hell do I get there? Hey. This can be a bit interesting. Like a glove. Not really. But it worked. Yeah, usually when you enter the parking lot there is a question mark that you need to get to, and then you get to choose how you want to park it, but no, not here. No. Oh well. Guess that's also a difference sometimes in these pro mods parts. It was a bit bad, this one. Well, yes, it's certainly not good enough quite yet. That was not necessarily what I meant to do either, but well, I'll go with it for now. No, that's certainly not what I meant to do. God damn it. Come on. Wrap it around. Putin, yes. Oh, look, wait. Hey, sorry. Now I lost my bearings here. Feels like I'm turning the wrong way when I try to go backwards here. Oh yeah, sorry. Not good enough. Ouch. Not good enough. Oh, I'm glad we had like 3 hours to do this. There we go. There we go. Now the trailer is in a pretty good position. Not me necessarily, but that's unimportant. Yeah, well, I mean, I could have entered it better, certainly. I wasn't thinking clearly there. Garlic, yeah, that's what we delivered. I didn't even... No, the garlic, yeah, I thought we were delivering... No, yeah, so now I remember. I changed. I was gonna deliver the air ducts or whatever it was, ventilation duct, but I swapped to the garlics because I wanted to drive that Renault. Well, now I've done that, so now we can do something sensible. Yeah, I got a little bit of extra bonus there. That's good because I also got the speeding fine. But 600 XP, 700, 800 XP. Ooh. There we go. So, time to check if we have anything in Murmansk. Should we opt in for a just-in-time delivery thing here? We'll expand our ADR eventually. But just-in-time usually gives a bit of cash. So let's see where we are. We are in Murmansk. No, well, now we are back in Luleå actually, since that's my home base and we are just doing simple missions. But yeah, if we could go this way, that would be fun. So something to Rovaniemi, for example. And or to Kandalashka. Well, we'll see what we have. If we have anything. Yes, Murmansk. Look. Back to Honningsvåg. No. Kemijärvi. Yeah. That sounds fine. Hammerfest. Utsjoki. Långjärbyen. Nope. Kemijärvi. Train undercarriage. 20 tons. A Mercedes. 500 horsepower. That will be fine. We'll do that one. It's an high value cargo. And yeah, that was actually the one that pays most per kilometer. So sure. Because that will lead me over, well, was it Arkhangelsk? No, Kandalashka, sorry. Arkhangelsk is on the other side of the bay here, isn't it? Well, not through Kandalashka though, but sure, we'll take that one. We'll take that one, because then we'll be on our way home. Which I don't need to do, but I kind of like to do it. Yeah, okay, yes. Yeah, because it wasn't the smoothest parking, that's for sure. Well, that looks like a train undercarriage, that's for sure. Krono trailer, are we going out to the... No, we're not going out to the right here. Why not? Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that certainly looks perfectly functional for me. I'm not sure why it's trying to get me to go out through the other side of the compound. There we go. Already cut 5 minutes out of this. Transport. Oops. Oh, that worked. So, what did we say? Kemijärvi, yes. But we are going over Kandalashka, so... new road in that sense. Was that the stop sign? Yes, it was. Sorry. Well, I don't think they actually fine you for running against stop signs. They certainly fine you for running red lights, but stop signs, I haven't had that happen yet, at least. But I kind of also try to follow them. Yeah, sorry. Speaking about following stuff, I wasn't following my GPS there. Oh, come on, step on it. But yeah, it was 20 tons. Well, that explains why I felt a little bit heavy going up that hill earlier. It wasn't 4 tons of ventilation duct, it was 13 tons of garlic I was transporting last time. No, I'm not speeding at all. Only almost. There we go. Now we're on the road properly. Ish. Leaving Murmansk. Sorry, speeding again. Still good weather. Something's wrong with the weather. Well, I mean, to be fair, when there... Oh, now I don't know what that would be called, but when we get the high pressure up over the Arctic, or the... yeah, this part of the world, it usually tends to stay around for quite some time. Unfortunately, that could be said for the low pressure situation as well, so... Going way too fast now. I hope we don't meet a police car. He says and steps on the gas. No, not 30. 13. 13 tons, I think it was. Still, a bunch of garlic. Maybe there was a garlic festival. They actually have a weird kind of garlic festival in somewhere in Finland. I don't remember where. The mid part of Finland, if I remember it correctly, where they also have like garlic ice cream and those kinds of stuff. It's like, hey, I haven't tried it though. Who knows? Maybe it's really good. Doesn't sound that tempting. Although I like garlic, but garlic and ice cream, well, as I said, maybe. There's certainly weirder stuff around. Speaking of that, it has the latest news up here in north of Sweden. Well, not the latest perhaps, but in the news today it was a lot about the lack of fermented herring. Because it's... today is the fermented herring premiere. Which is a weird kind of food that some people eat. I don't. Well, I mean, I have tried it and such, and it doesn't necessarily taste bad, but yeah, I stay away from it. Don't really have any tradition of eating that personally, but yeah, you might have seen it on YouTube, that's for sure. But yeah, there is a lack of it, so people have been fighting, not fighting, but yeah, people have certainly been queuing and trying to get as many cans as they can from the shops when they open. So there has been a little bit of chaos, which in a Swedish context at least. It's not like Black Friday crazy, but well, American Black Friday crazy. But yeah, a little bit weird. But people who like fermented herring really like fermented herring. Oh, but it might be in Seinäjoki, who knows? Seinäjoki is a typical festival place in Finland. There's a lot of festivals going on there during the summer. Well, not only the summer, but yeah, spring, summer, autumn perhaps. So who knows, it might be Seinäjoki, where they have speaking about metal, they have a big music festival there every year. Well, reasonably big. Not crazy big. Oh, god damn it, now I don't have a speed suggestion. and I actually missed what the speed limit was. Well, it's Autobahn speed then, isn't it? Probably 70, but let's go with 80. Yes, precisely. Toilet paper. No, fermented herring. Yes, it's a little bit like that. Yes. 70. There we go, as I thought. So, how long was this trip? Well, not as long as the last one. So we should be fine. We should be there in 20 minutes-ish. 5 hours in game time, or 6 hours. Yeah, something like 20 minutes probably. Still try to read the actual signs, which is stupid perhaps. Kamchatka, no, Kandalashka, sorry, it actually said there in Latin. That helps. It's much easier. And yes, I should remember that we are heading towards Kandalashka. Kamchatka is not near. For those of you who know where Kamchatka is, I should have realized that was not what that sign was saying. It would have been a 5-digit number or something like that. Maybe. It's far. Good luck, yes, precisely. Precisely. Oh, I took a wrong turn somewhere, and then I thought I read Kandalashka, but it said Kamchatka, so yeah. There is always, yeah. I was gonna say, there is always a truck or something coming when you take those kinds of turns. Yes, indeed. Well, I guess the road straight ahead actually led to Kandalashka, so I don't think we'll be going into Kandalashka. It looked like we will be passing by on the outskirts of it. Which is, yeah, I wouldn't say bad. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame. The benefit, of course, with taking these kinds of jobs, the quick jobs, is that you can start almost anywhere and go to anywhere. But I kind of try to do it like I'm actually traveling for real, but with different trucks in this case then. So I try to pick up jobs from where I am, so to say. Or where I dropped the previous one off, at least. Even though that's not at all necessary. Until you get your own truck and actually start driving that one. Then, of course, it's much more of a necessity to do it that way. Slow incline here. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, we are also 20 tons of train undercarriage. So yes. Not the strongest of trucks either. That will be fine. Will be fine. What goes up must come down. So, and certainly when we are going to Kemi, well, Kemijärvi was it, but still, I think it was pretty close to Kemi. Kemi is by the coast, so Kemijärvi, not sure. Although Järvi means lake, so yeah. In Finnish. Or am I lying now? Järvi is lake, isn't it? It might be river, but I'm pretty sure it's lake. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not really good at Finnish. Järvi and lake, yes, precisely, yeah. I mean, those kinds of names are all over the place up in the northern Sweden as well. So that's why I kind of recognize them and roughly know the translation, but certainly not. I don't think about the translation in everyday life, so I wasn't 100% sure about that. Haparanda, for example, Haparanta, as you would say in Finnish. That one is, well, now we get into botanics because it's a tree. Tree and beach. But yeah, I don't know what the tree is called in English, so never mind. Never mind that translation. The police. Asp in Swedish, if anyone would bother to find out what that is in English. Probably recognize it when I hear it, but it's not beach. It's not. Sorry, we're supposed to turn here. Oh, pay attention. Willow? Is that willow? Oh, ash. Yeah. No, isn't ash ask? Ash is ask, I think. At least that would make sense, since aska. Yeah, but willow. It might be willow, is it? Which certainly popped up in my head from an old computer game. not yeah, not the straightest of lines of thought there, but yeah. If I manage to get the correct translation for asp like that, then I will give myself a pat on the shoulder. I will look it up. Not right now. Oh, you're overtaking over blind crest. Oh well, that worked. this time. Well, I guess the computer knows one. Yeah, Aparanta is Aspstrand, I know. But the question, that wasn't the question, I know that. It's what Asp is in English. If that is willow. Which I feel pretty sure of right now. But yeah, it's just a hunch. So I shouldn't say that I feel pretty sure about it, but it wouldn't surprise me if I'm correct. Shouldn't we be coming to some kind of border crossing soon? Oops, you're turning, okay. Well, here we have a rest stop of sorts. Looked very improvised, but well, that works. Oops. Yeah, sure. It's a dirt road. Should remember that, perhaps. $666,000 Swedish crowns. Hey. Okay, this looks a little bit bumpy here. Nah, not too bad. Now we're coming to a border crossing, it looks like, yep. Or just a toll road. No, probably a border crossing. Passport checkpoint, indeed. There we go. Aspen. Okay. Of course. I was gonna say, but well, not really of course. Oh, sorry. But yes, as in Aspen, Colorado, for example. That was too easy. Willow Vida, yeah, that makes sense. Well, no tap on the shoulder for me. No tap, no pat on the shoulder, I should say. So just keep on trucking. How much was like? Well, it was still like 100,000 something for this trip, was it? So we should be up to around 800,000. Which is pretty good. So if I waste a whole heap of money, or if I take a loan on like 500,000, we can buy a... I think we can buy a... I wouldn't say decent in that sense, but we can buy a reasonably equipped Volvo. Not necessarily well equipped and strong and such, but a new one, for sure, but also the newer model, perhaps. New-ish. But yeah, probably still just a 4x2 or whatever you call it, and yeah, nothing exceptional otherwise. No deluxe interior and such, because then we'll need like 1.5 million or something around that. Oh, sorry, going too fast already. Oh. Yes, we are going too fast already. Yes, we are. Trucks this way. All passports. Well, yeah, didn't see what it said, but we'll go here because this one was free. And if it says all passports, it should be okay. If it says all passports, no, I don't want to install an update right now. There we go. We are almost there, I think. I mean, almost, like, yeah, we are almost there. 66 kilometers left. Don't want to be sideswiped by another truck. Well, they shouldn't be coming that way. A bus could have been coming that way, yes. It would have been bad enough. Now let me just check before we even get there where Kemijärvi is there. Oh, okay, no, it wasn't even close to Kemi, which was interesting. Kemi is down here. Or, well, there, actually. I thought Kemijärvi was nearby, but not necessarily right next to it. But yeah, it was a bit further away than I expected. That explains why we are almost there already, crossing the border. That's what I felt like. Wait, are we just 60 kilometers from the border to Kemijärvi? Well, that explains it. It was way closer to Russia than I thought, and way further from Kemi than I thought. 50. I hate those kinds of city signs. Although the game handles them perfectly well, it's just me that aren't used to them. As I said at some earlier point, that yes, it is a thing in Sweden as well, but it feels like they have stopped using them. And not stopped, but yeah, they didn't become as popular. Certainly see them more often in the southern part of Sweden, it feels like. Oh, sorry. Now we're back to 80 again. The cars behind me aren't even honking at me for snailing around here. Construction work. Keep to the right a little bit if someone else comes. Which the computer cars also are pretty good at doing. If there are those kinds of road construction stuff and such, they usually give way a little bit. Stop sign. Should I be good enough to actually stop? Oh, what the hell? Yes. Yes. I made a good decision there. I'm happy with that. I'm like Kemijärvi. Is there even a railroad going to Kemijärvi? Since we are dropping off train carriages, or whatever it was called. But yeah, maybe. Certainly there is a train going to Rovaniemi, I know that much, so maybe there is an extension over to Kemijärvi as well. Keskusta. I've been there. Which is a bit of a gist towards Dement, but yeah, Keskusta means city center. Or centrum, if we keep it simple. There we are, almost there. What time do we have? 10:30. Yeah, because maybe we'll go and speculate at least a little bit on what kind of truck we would like. Oh, sorry, what the hell? Oh, sorry. There, I forgot to press confirm. This wasn't the worst of drop-offs I've had, but watch me mess it up anyhow. Somehow we'll manage to mess it up. Yep. Yes, we did. Oh yeah, sorry, that didn't help. Come on. That was annoying. Started out pretty well, but I didn't counter steer in time. I'm sorry, now I'm... These kinds of things might be a lot easier with the steering wheel, actually. The actual parking and stuff. That was pretty good. I had to do a little bit of a reset there, but don't get much better than that. But now I'm kind of tempted just to... There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's how I kind of remember that they started doing after a while in Sweden. They used these kinds of town signs to begin with, and people weren't really catching on. So then they started putting the actual speed limit anyhow there. So yeah, that's how I kind of remember it nowadays in Sweden, at least. But you shouldn't need it, really. But 100,000. Pretty spot on. I thought we were gonna earn a little bit more than that, but I remembered wrong. So, Should I even start another trip? We can just see a bit quickly if there is a short one from Rovaniemi, for example, to Sundsvall was a bit far, Umeå was a bit... Rovaniemi to Luleå. 237, yeah, we'll take that one. That's perfect. Because we were almost in Rovaniemi. There wasn't any jobs from Kemijärvi, it looked like. We won't get rich on this, but it's going to the right address. So, hi-ho, let's go. It's just 230 kilometers, so that will fly by. And then we will have reached full immersion in the sense that yes, we will be back in Luleå in a natural way. Lights, yeah, I was like, there is something I need to remember. Ah, yeah, this one. Well, sorry, I still don't have fully automatic transmission. There we go. Oh, speaking of that, let's inspect the car. Oh, okay, we are driving. It's a meta transport in the sense that we have a semi-trailer full of semi-trailers. So yeah, that works. I mean, how else would you get them where they need to go? But yeah, this is an interesting exit. But even more so, it's a really interesting entry. So I'm glad we are going out of here instead of in. And by the way, which way are we going? Left. God damn it, it was a lot of traffic all of a sudden. Monday, lunch, everybody's going for lunch, it looks like. Well, I'm going now. I don't care what you... Oh yeah, you had a red light, so that works. Perfectly fine. And speaking of red lights, yes, we have a red light as well. At least one semi-trailer will make it to the destination. Hopefully, yes. Oh, the immersion, exactly. There we go. Hit it. Scania, I forgot to check, but what kind of Scania, and well, more precisely how powerful it was. Because it was a little bit of a load, wasn't it? Certainly feels quite okay so far. Tornio, that's the way we're going. I don't even have to look at the GPS. I know that much. This is, well, the Finnish side is not necessarily my home turf, but yeah, certainly know that much that we're going towards Tornio. The other truck just disappeared. I guess he took a right there. Bastard. Yes, but we're not going towards Uleåborg, so keep that in mind. We're going towards Tornio. But for now it's the same, because we are in Rovaniemi, so we are going south essentially right now. So that's fine. Come on, catch up. Oh, rain! Yeah, well, speaking that we had really good weather now for 2 full days or streams. But here we go, here we go. I actually got some rain, which is almost a welcome change. Ah, come on. Sorry, I'm a bit irky on the joystick at the moment. Is it a 360 or what? Then it's a pretty weak one. On the other hand, 17 zones, yeah, well, that was a bit. But this is mostly, it's not like we're going into Norway with a lot of hills and stuff. This should be fine. Oh. So Rovaniemi I've been in, well, let me think. 35 years ago, something like that, maybe even longer. Something like that. Been there, spent a couple of days in a caravan and listened to Master of Puppets, I think. Yeah, that one might have been pretty new then. So then the question is, when did that one come out? 86? Was it? Because then I was pretty good on my guess there. It says Scania on the front, yes. Yeah. So yeah, speaking, keep on the metal track. So yes, I was in Rovaniemi and we listened quite a bit to Metallica in general, but also Master of Puppets in more specifically. So I guess that one was pretty new at the time. It's not necessarily fresh from the press, but still pretty new. And 86 kind of rings a bell, but I'm not sure it came out in 86. But yeah, that was the last time I was in Rovaniemi. Well, not necessarily the last, but yeah. I guess you say that in English anyhow. So, going towards Tornio, try to remember that. Do not bring any road signs with us. No, that worked out. So yeah, Master of Puppets is kind of in fashion again because of Stranger Things. Is it called that? It's a TV series that I haven't seen. But yeah, so it's kind of back in fashion together with Kate Bush. Not necessarily in combination, but that would be interesting. March 3rd, 86, yeah. Well, there we go. And yes, we were there during the summer, so yeah, it might have been 86 actually, but during the summer, so. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, try to avoid speeding tickets. And I just dodged that red light. Now we are almost back in Sweden after, yeah, I'm not sure how many days in game we've been running around Norway, Finland, Russia. Quite a few days. Haparanta. Ruotsi, meaning Swedish, Sweden, I'd say. In Finnish, if you haven't guessed already. So yes, what did we say? Asp was Aspen, Aspen Beach. Roughly translated to English. Is the name of this town. Nowadays mostly known for its IKEA store. Well, mostly known. Mostly visited perhaps because of its IKEA store. Because otherwise it's a pretty small little town just on the border of Finland. But yes, they were calculating that if we put it in Haparanda, then we have Tornio just on the other side of the border, but we also have Oulu quite close in Finland, which is a big town within reach from Luleå and a bunch of other places as well. So that's at least how they motivated that choice of putting it in Haparanda. And sure, it kind of worked. But I'm also guessing that it was a bit of lobbying going on, that's for sure. But still, Kamprad does what Kamprad does. And it's certainly been good for Haparanda, that's for sure. I mean, there is not much to talk about, but going on these kinds of trips. It's not exciting in itself, perhaps, but I try to fill out with some useless information along the way. Some of it might be hearsay or what should we call it? Misinformation, perhaps. So you have to sift a little bit. But yeah, I seem to remember certain things. Like when Master of Puppets was released. I was gonna say I can hardly remember anything else that happened 86, but now that I think about it, when was the Swedish Prime Minister assassinated? 86? I'm rambling, yes, I'm rambling, yes. Exactly. Or was that earlier? No, it was 86, wasn't it? In February. Yeah, that was the time when you could go into a record store or well, and listen to the records before you bought them. Now you don't really need to nowadays, but it was always a little bit interesting. That's how I purchased, but way later, I should say. I purchased Headhunters with Herbie Hancock. I went into a record store in Gothenburg and was like, what kind of record is this then? And that was on CD at that time, I should say. It was not when it was new, it was way later. So a reissue on CD. Because that one came out early 70s or something. I don't remember exactly when. 60s perhaps even. But yeah, I listen. It's the same there. I listen to like 2 tracks. It's only 5 tracks on that record, if I remember it correctly. But I listened to 2 of them or something, and then it was like, yeah, I need this one. That's for sure. So yeah, I don't only listen to metal. Herbie Hancock played in Gothenburg, by the way, just this weekend. Although I'm not in Gothenburg, but the Ment is. Maybe. Most likely. So, now we're in Luleå. If this would have been the actual roundabout when you get into Luleå, there would have been a big rusty bowl in the middle of it, which I would say is kind of nice looking. Originally a snow sculpture in, well, smaller size, but then they made it into a permanent monument, or whatever you should call it, installation in rusty steel, which steel is produced in Luleå, so there is a reason for that. So it's actually quite, I like it, but we can't see it right now because it's not in the game. And you're going which way? That way. So bring logistics. So straight ahead here then. Boom, 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 boom. Here we have bring. There we go. That was good timing. Because yeah, spending time looking at a truck, it can take way too much time. We can put it that way. We can do it next time perhaps, or next week I should say. Because next time, Saturday, we'll probably go with Disco Elysium, Saturday, Sunday. And well, we'll also see, speaking about hockey was mentioned earlier, so yeah. I doubt the hockey as such will not collide with my streaming schedule, but it might collide with my sleep schedule. Oh, an iron ore train. That's very realistic. The existence of it, not the look of it. They don't look like that. But sure, there are a lot of iron ore trains going this way. a steering trailer, so I kind of have to take that into account a little bit, but I thought you were gonna guide me there, but no, he was just polishing the garage door. Well, someone needs to do that as well. Hey, come on. I'm back. Well, I got the hang of it until the end of the stream at least. That was that was pretty spot on, so much that I will even put on the parking brake. I mean, that's like a glove on the first try. Didn't even need to do a do-over on that. That's a good way to end it. Ulf Palmer was killed 86, yes. February, yes. I kind of remember that. I was just saying that, oh, I don't remember anything else from 86, but then I realized, wait. Wasn't Palmer killed in 86? Yes, he was. Well, that was a nifty little delivery. Still earned quite a bit of XP, actually. So that was good. Not a lot of money, though. But we are almost up to the next level. And speaking of money, how much do we have? Where? Well, let's go out here. 810,000. 810,000. Oh, damn it. You can have a quick look at a truck. Just money-wise. But let's say that I borrow 500,000-ish. Yeah, 526,000. That gets us to 1.3 million. 1.3 million. Unfortunately, I think the Volvo starts at... Is that a Volvo dealer? No, that's an Iveco. That's a Volvo dealer in Skellefteå. I think it starts at 1.2 if I want a slightly newer version. And to be fair, this one is almost 1.2 as well. So if we just check quickly, customize on that one. Yeah, and can I get the bigger cabin from level 8? I was almost as level 8, weren't I? If I want to... Oh yeah, okay. I still can't get a bigger chassis, also from level 8, but I don't need a bigger chassis, I think. Engine-wise, I mean, I will quickly run out of money if I start adding stuff here. If I go to 460 horsepower, that's 20,000 extra. 500 horsepower is, yeah, that's 60,000 extra. So let's say I want that one. And I want a retarder, which I probably don't need. But let's just say that to give us a bit more flexibility. Then we are a 1.3, yeah. Then we are already over my budget, essentially. But yeah, this one has built-in GPS and a nice readable display. That's why I kind of want this newer, slightly newer version. Then we want the custom paint job, of course. What did I choose? This one? Maybe. That's my company logo, essentially, so I certainly could mod that one as well. And then we are, yeah, we'll end up with 1.5 million before we are done with this. So maybe not quite yet. We'll still need to do a little bit of jobs before we can get this kind of truck, at least. The good thing with this in this oh, it's a sparkling paint job. Sorry, the music is very loud. The good thing with this is has a humongous fuel tank. So I can go like 3,000 kilometers on one tank, something like that. So yes, speaking of music, let's see if we can go into game preferences a little bit. We don't need to have a bunch of, I mean, I usually have a little bit just to, there we go. That's okay. That's okay. There we go. Much better. So yeah, we'll make a couple of holes again on Tuesday probably then. I will just look at some examples here before we wrap up. So starting from Luleå, just for the sake of it, we could, for example, go to Östersund with cars. Roller. Well, yeah, a roller. Yeah, steam roller, but not steam. So a roller. Essentially. Yeah, we'll try to take the high-paying jobs, although they are usually also longer distances. But this one to Östersund could be interesting, for example. Fragile and high-value cargo. So we'll get some bonuses for that as well before we are done. 600 horsepower Mercedes, well, that will be nice. Hauling 7 tons of cars. Yeah, but next time. Not now. I just wanted to check what we have, because then we'll cash in like 140,000 or something like that. And if we try to avoid speeding tickets and such, we'll be fine. And then perhaps something similar on the way back, and then we are at 1 million, then we borrow 500,000, yeah, then we can get ourselves a truck and start earning more money, but also some expenses like fuel and loan installments. But that's it. We, well, managed to do what I set out to do, go to Kola Peninsula and back to Luleå with a little bit of stops along the way. We did not get ourselves a new truck, but at least we see that, if I also level up to level 8, then I get more options, by the way. I cannot get the Globetrotter XL though, as in this picture, because that one is even further ahead in the level system, 12 perhaps or something. But I mean, if I get the 500 horsepower, that will suit me well for quite a long time actually. So that will be good. So yes, thank you for dropping by. I will be back Saturday and most likely Sunday. I will look at what if any of those hockey games come in the way, mainly for my sleep perhaps. So messes up in that way. But otherwise it will be Disco Elysium Saturday, Sunday, because we have made progress there. So maybe we are getting somewhere, in the sense that maybe we are closer to some kind of resolution of that game. Who knows? We are probably closer, but how close? Not sure. Sorry, I got some hiccup. But yeah, here we are getting closer to an actual truck, and then, I mean, I can take a bigger loan probably and start hiring people. So speaking of that, what does the bank say? I can take out a 4 million loan. But yeah, that's a lot. But that, and yes, 4 million, because that one is still, no. If I want to hire drivers, I need to upgrade my garage for 1.8 million. So yeah, no. Well, we'll get a smaller loan and buy a truck for ourselves, and then we'll try to expand the garage, and then we'll take a loan and buy 2 trucks. probably something along that way. Another loan, I should say, buy 2 trucks. But we'll see about that later. But that's for next time. And now I started thinking about financials. Never mind. That's not what we were supposed to do now. Yes, we'll exit. Thank you. Thank you kindly. So, have a good night. See you Saturday, perhaps. Bye-bye.